Welcome back. Lonny Huot from Executive Chef from Edgewood, Tahoe, here in the beautiful ZLINE kitchen. We're going to be doing a grilled peach and liquid nitrogen ice cream for a dessert that we're preparing. So to get started, we're going to take these peaches. These are white peaches. I'm just going to split them in half. Give it a little twist. You see the insides of those, and both of those. I'm going to leave the skin on for these as well. They'll help keep the integrity once they come out of the oven. I'm going to take the pith out of that. It came out pretty easily. We have a little bit of melted butter that's in the microwave. Well, it's not quite melted, so we'll go back in for 30. So while we're waiting for that, this is brown sugar. I'm just going to do a little rub of brown sugar on the outside of this. We're going to put a little bit more on it when we put it in the oven also. That was beautiful. It's a little bit of cinnamon and ginger. So with this here, I'm going to go face down on this flat top. This versatility of the stove is amazing. It has a grill on one side, a flat top on the other side. Fantastic for doing exactly what I'm doing. In my previous video, you saw the lamb loin go on there, made beautiful grill marks on there. I'm going to get that searing off, get a really nice caramelization. That sugar will brown really quickly on there, so we'll keep an eye on that. Put a little bit of the rest of that butter on there. While that's searing, we're going to make a little flavored whipped cream. This is heavy whipping cream. Tiny bit of sugar. That's about a cup and a half. This is about 3 tablespoons of sugar. A bit of vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. That's about a teaspoon. I'm going to let that go till it gets to firm peaks. So those should be pretty close to being nice and browned off. Beautiful. It's got a really nice caramelization on them. Perfect. Then they are going to spend some time in the oven finishing off. So we'll get those in the oven. And that's a 350-degree oven for probably about 15 minutes. So we're going to start with the base, which is basically a creme anglaise. It's egg yolks, cream, got some whole vanilla beans in there. We do cook that and temper it down a little bit. So then I'm going to add a little bit of Myers rum, because all dessert should have some kind of booze in it. Just me, I'm just saying. Sprinkle of the cinnamon. Just going to give that a quick stir just to get that cinnamon and the alcohol combined well. And for this part, I've got to be very careful. This is liquid nitrogen. It's minus 440 degrees. And a little at a time. Let that start coming together. You can hear it if you can hear it boiling in the bowl. The reason why I'm using liquid nitrogen is because it brings the fat molecules together really, really fast, which creates a much creamier texture of your ice cream. So we're about starting to thicken up a little bit, as you can see. I'm going to do another small addition. Once that dissipates, it's starting to come together really nicely, as you can see. I am going to do another small addition. That ought to do it. I'm just going to get it right there. So while I'm breaking this up, this solid gets really hard really fast. So as you can see how nice that came out, really nice and firm. I'm going to let that temper a little bit, because anytime you're going to be utilizing liquid nitrogen for an ice cream or something like that, you want to make sure that the liquid nitrogen fully dissipates so it doesn't burn your tongue or your palate or anything of that nature. So while we're waiting for that to temper, we're going to pull our peaches out, which are smelling divine. Get that here. Move this kind of off. I'm going to cut these up a little bit. I did leave the skin on, but you can also take the skin off if you like. I'm going to cut these in small wedges. They are super hot. Get my other fingers. It's a great summer dish. We're right in spring, summertime. It's fantastic. It's light until I put the whipped cream on it. But you can leave that off. Try to arrange these nicely in the bowl. Beautiful. Now you can see that ice cream is really nice and creamy now. I want to work it so it smooths out just a little bit longer, just a little bit more, I mean. All right, that looks really good. I'm going to take a big scoop of the ice cream. Put it right in the center. This will start melting immediately because of the heat on the peaches, of course. And this is the part you can leave off if you like. But this is just some vanilla whipped cream that we made earlier. Top that there. Because we're all sharing this, we will make it. There we go. Put those grilled peaches on top there. I'm going to dust it with a tiny bit more cinnamon. And maybe a tiny splash of booze. And there you have it. Really simple, fun summer dish. Grilled peaches and molecular ice cream.